Personally, I think we've improved on the bun down the centuries. From its spicy beginnings at St Albans, the recipe has evolved. And so has the attitude towards Lent, traditionally the 40 days when we abstain from luxuries. Over the years, the hot cross bun has changed from a Good Friday offering into a staple of the high street that sells all year round. In my family, we have hot cross buns throughout Lent. I love them with lots of butter, and when they've been about for a few days, I toast them with more butter on. They're a bit of a palaver to make, but I promise you, it's worth a try. I've got all my ingredients weighed out and ready. First of all, strong white flour. To make a batch of 12, I'm using 500 grams of strong flour and 75 grams of caster sugar before I add the spices. Traditionally, it would have been allspice. I use mixed spice because I like to have things on the shelf that I use often. In go 2 teaspoons of mixed spice to 1 of cinnamon, 10 grams each of yeast and salt, making sure to put them on opposite sides of the bowl. If you put them together on top of each other, you'll find that it won't rise so well. You mustn't mix the two, one on top. Then, for a lovely flavour, add the zest of a lemon, 40 grams of melted butter, a beaten egg and 300 ml of warm milk. And work it all together. Right, that's all come together. Let's have a look. That's it. It looks just about right. Now for the fruit, I like a generous helping of mixed orange and lemon peel and plump sultanas. You might think it's a lot of fruit in my buns. I like them heavily fruited and a bit of a luxury bun. That goes back in the mixer before being left to rise for an hour and a half. A quick knead, then back in the bowl for a second rising. When I first made hot cross buns in the 60s, I only used to do one rising, and the result was rather close textured buns. So with having a double rising of the dough when it's in one piece, you get a wonderful open texture. Now I'm ready to shape the buns. Everybody's got different ways of rolling. You can just bring it in from the side like that. And if you're very proficient, you can do it with 2 hands. If you've watched the true bakers doing it, I shall do it with 1, because that's how I get on. It takes a bit of practice, this, I can tell you. So you press them down and then bring your hand up again. There we are. Then cover the baking sheets for an hour for a final proof. That's just as they should look. They've joined up, they're a good size, but they're without their crosses. Use a simple flour and water paste to pipe across the top. And, of course, the cross symbolises Christ on the crucifix, and it's a very essential part of the hot cross bun. Now into the oven at 200 fan for 15 to 20 minutes. How about that then? I think they look splendid. But what's lacking is a lovely glaze on top. Warm golden syrup gives them a lovely, delicious, sticky finish. Do you know, the moment I've cut those in half, the spices are hitting me. I can't wait. I'm really proud of these. They taste absolutely superb. They're light, they're full of fruit, and I shall enjoy these all over Easter, not just Good Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and enjoy.